Hello, everyone. It has been a while since I have come live. Um, Life has been very busy and very hectic for me. Um, just a quick overview of what's been going on. A couple weeks ago, I fell down and I hurt my wrist. So I was out of work for a little while. And then right after that, I got sick. Um, Tested negative for COVID, but I'm not sure that test was accurate. Um, then my oldest stepdaughter got married, so we were gone for all of last weekend. Then my husband got sick with COVID, and then I fell down again and ended up in the ER because I banged up both my knees. So it's been super crazy. And I've had to switch my hours around for working and for the shop and for school. And so, yeah, it's just been super crazy and hectic. And at the moment, you may hear him. There's actually a chipmunk stuck in my ceiling that my husband is outside trying to get out. But yeah, we are trying to rescue him and get him out of the ceiling. But you may hear some scratching or some banging, or my husband's taking panels off, so you might hear the drill. So, anyway, I have missed you guys. It seems like I've been gone forever. It's only been a couple weeks, but it seems like it's been so long. So, before we get started, let's smudge here just a little bit. And I should have had my lighter out, and I didn't get it out. Did I do it? It's in my pocket. Um, as you can see, also, I'm all bundled up. It's because my heating unit is still not installed in the shop yet. We've had it for over a month and it's still not in yet. The wall mount is done. All the outside work has not been done. So it's a little chilly in here. Yeah, like I said, it's just been so crazy. So crazy. But yeah, so we'll get some smudge in for you guys. And then some for me because I really, really think I need it. So, yeah. So we'll put this over here to burn. And then we will go ahead and pick our card. As you may have noticed, it is Sunday, um, but I am doing the weekly forecast for the coming week starting tomorrow. So for 10/10/22. Um, I have to work now on Mondays from 7 to 3 for a little while. So I figured I'll just do them on Sundays afternoon. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get more people here. I don't know. Maybe I won't. But we'll go ahead and get this week's card pulled. I don't even remember what the last card was that we pulled. So I actually used the deck a couple of times. So I don't remember what the card was. So there's the drill. All right, so a blessing on friendship. So I will get a picture of that up and posted on the Facebook group for you if that's something you're interested in. I usually type a little bit about the card if you want some more information on it. But a blessing on a friendship. It's a nice card. So, all right. So we will get started here with this week's video. So for tomorrow, Monday, 10/10, Mercury is entering Libra. So that's going to bring us some compromise and some harmony, as well as some diplomacy. So it should be overall good energy for the day. You should be compassionate with others. Um, just be aware that when our compassion is really high like this, that there are people out there that will try to take advantage of us. So just remember to kind of keep your guard up a little bit, to keep keep yourself safe, but overall, it should be good energy, nice, compassionate, good energy for the day. Wednesday's color is yellow. And I picked jade, a little bit different than something I would normally pick, that says be the bigger person. So if you're in a situation where you need to compromise, it shouldn't be a difficult thing. Like I said, compromise, diplomacy, harmony should be coming pretty naturally on Monday. But, it's a good time to step up and be the bigger person and, kind of, I don't want to say let the other person win, but maybe let the compromise lean a little bit more towards them than towards ourselves. So some of that compassion in there. So for Tuesday, the 11th, the Libra sun is connecting with Saturn. So that is going to make it easy for us to focus. It's going to be easy to achieve things on Tuesday. Your goals and are going to be easy to achieve through a mutual understanding and respect. So again, should be really good energy, should be going both ways for respect and understanding and being focused and wanting to get things done, get things achieved. So it should be a good energy day as well. It's a really good day to maybe share that idea that you've been sitting on. Maybe you've had a good idea on how to cut costs or make something easier or something faster, and you didn't really know if you wanted to speak up to your supervisor or your boss or something like that. So Tuesday is going to be a really good day to go ahead and do something like that if that's something you got in your back pocket there that you're holding on to. So Tuesday, it should be received pretty well for you. Tuesday's color is light blue. And again, I picked some weird stones this week. I don't know. Maybe it's just getting back into the swing of things, or I don't know. I picked some clear quartz. And it says get crystal clear. So I guess for me, that is if you're trying to focus and trying to achieve your goals, being crystal clear is probably a pretty good idea. So that is crystal quartz for Tuesday. So Wednesday, the 12th, Mercury in Libra opposite Jupiter. I know Mercury is going to come up a couple times this week. For Monday, it's all good, should be good energy. Same for Wednesday, should be good energy. Jupiter is all about optimism, positivity. And so with Mercury in Libra opposite Jupiter, should be a really good day for some brilliant ideas to pop up for you. You should be feeling pretty optimistic. You may be feeling sociable. Because Mercury is all about our communication, so you may be feeling like you want to be having some sort of meaningful communication with someone. Pay attention to details on Wednesday. So there might be something in there that's going to bring on that positive, big, brilliant idea. So pay attention to the little things that are happening around you on Wednesday. On a side note, just remember that positivity, if we let it go too far, we can come off as overconfident or a little arrogant. So just remember to use that energy to your benefit, but don't let the energy take you over, okay? So now my dad's here, so who knows what's happening. So Wednesday's color is royal blue. And pretty much when Jupiter's involved, I'm going to pick some apophyllite. So stay positive. So that's pretty typical of a stone I would work with when Jupiter is around. That positivity, we really want to bring that forward. So Thursday, the 13th, the moon is entering Gemini. So Gemini are our information seekers. They want to know all the things about all the things, but they don't really want to do the research typically. That's not all Gemini. That's just a general statement. Depends on where the rest of your placements are in your chart. But as an overall general rule, Gemini like to have lots and lots of information. They just don't always necessarily want to do the work to get the information. They want to ask somebody else and have somebody else tell them the answers. So you may be getting some of that on Thursday. So you might be feeling a little bit of like the 2-year-old. That's how come? Why? How come? What for? So that energy might be coming through for you a little bit. But, it's good. It's intellectual. It's a good energy. You might be a little witty on Thursday. You may be in need of some mental stimulation. So if you don't have a job that's overly stimulating mental wise, like, I don't know, if you work at a conveyor belt where you just sit there and watch things go by, you may be getting really bored on Thursday. So you may need to find something that will help keep you mentally stimulated. Really good things are games, puzzles, writing, anything like that is really good. Those word search things are super easy and they keep your mind busy for quite a while, but not to the point where you're like, oh my God, I can't do this. This is just too much for me. So I really like those simple word searches where you just find the word and circle them. Keeps my brain pretty happy for the most part. And remember that boredom, if you don't do something about it, could come across as being a little moody or a little irritable. So we might be getting a little snippy. Sorry, apparently I did not put my phone on silent either. I'm just like a whole mess today, right? So try to keep your mind stimulated. If you are somebody that works in a job that, like a cashier, that's kind of a mindless job, or conveyor belt or something like that. I don't mean to say mindless, like you don't have a mind, but it doesn't take a whole lot of brain power to do some of those jobs. But anyway, wasn't meant as an insult. Please don't take it that way. If you can, wear some earbuds and listen to an audiobook or something like that to help keep your mind stimulated for the day. So Thursday's color is royal blue. Again, we have a lot of blue. Tuesday's light blue, Wednesday's royal blue, Thursday's royal blue. When we get there, Friday's blue as well. So, but for Thursday's card, I picked some azurite. And it says get laser focused. So that Gemini, where you're going to want to be engaging your mind, you might want to work with some azurite on that. So I apologize for my phone keep going off, and apparently my computer as well. So apparently I didn't turn off any sounds for anything. Let me fix that. All right. So moving over to, now I don't know what I've done. I've popped up some screen. Go away, screen. I'll mess something up here if I'm touching things. Friday the 14th, Venus in Libra in harmony with Saturn. So again, all good energies, nothing too much to worry about there. Should be a steady, sensible day. It's going to be a day, because Venus is in there, it's going to be a day that's going to have something to do with a relationship. It could be romantic, or it could be a friendship, platonic kind of thing. It could be a coworker, it could be a parent, it could be a child, it could be any kind of relationship. It's going to be a day where if something maybe has been going on, not necessarily anything horrible or something, but maybe a feeling of some disconnect, or just some friction maybe there. Friday might be a good day to spend some time with that individual, because again, it's going to be a nice, steady, sensible energy, and it's going to be a really good day to spend some time with that person. And remember, it's okay to be a little bit vulnerable. Actually, a lot of times we're so scared to be vulnerable because we think that we're going to scare people away, or people are going to think that we want them to fix our problems. And you can, just say that, listen, I don't need you to fix anything. I just need you to listen to me and maybe give me a hug after. And usually by being a little bit vulnerable like that, I can't talk, vulnerable like that, usually will deepen that connection. So If you're like, listen, I feel like we've just kind of drifted apart a little bit. I feel like we're a little distant from each other. I don't like it. I don't want it to be this way. Um, I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming me, but what can we do to make this better? So it's perfectly okay to be a little bit vulnerable with people. Just don't be accusative. Don't be like it's all your fault, because that's probably not going to go over well. So Friday's color is dark blue, and I picked some celestite. I was going to say selenite. Celestite. Soothe your soul. So again, just being vulnerable a little bit to that person that you're feeling that distance or that disconnect, or that there's something maybe just not quite right. I think it's going to soothe your soul. It's going to make you happy, but I think it's going to also have the same effect on the other person as well. So, all right, Saturday the 15th, Moon enters Cancer. So the moon actually rules over Cancer. So it's very comfortable in Cancer. It's going to be really good energy. Shouldn't be too much to worry about on Saturday. It's going to be a day that you're going to just want to be nice and cozy at home. So the moon feels at home in Cancer. So that's kind of the energy that's going to be coming through. Similar to what I usually describe as Taurus energy. You're going to just want to be home with a good book, comfy jammies, a blanket, a cup of tea or hot cocoa, or a little snack, and just have a nice, cozy, warm day at home. So that's kind of the energy that's going to be coming through for you. Unfortunately, I have a vendor fair that day, and I'm going to be gone all day. So for me, knowing this going into Saturday, that I'm probably not going to feel like going, and I'm not going to feel like wanting to be there, and not anything to do with the vendor fair itself. But I'm going to try to have things done on Friday. So Saturday morning, I can just get up and get in the car and go. I'm going to try to pick clothes that are still nice to be at a vendor fair, but maybe are a little extra comfy. Some comfy shoes, things like that. Maybe pack some hot chocolate to take with me. Just kind of try to bring that in the best I can, with the fact that I'm not actually at home. So there's always ways we can work with that and make things work the best that we can. So Saturday's color is white, and I picked some turquoise. It says prioritize your health. Now, Saturday, the moon being in Cancer, it may not necessarily pertain to your physical health necessarily, but it's going to pertain to your mental health. Of that day of just being home and relaxing and just being lazy and taking care of yourself and not running around and doing 5 million things. And it really can be very meaningful for your mental health. So that's why I picked turquoise for Saturday. And to wrap it up on Sunday, this is the day out of the week that we need to, I don't want to say worry about, but maybe focus on or be aware of on Sunday. Cancer moon is in tension with Mercury. So I have said many, many times, when you hear that word tension, it is what it sounds like, right? So Mercury, again, is all about our communication. So that might be a little messed up. So there might be some misunderstandings, might be some bad communication going on. Not a good day to plan any in-depth conversations. If you have a big conversation or a big decision that needs to be made, Sunday is not the day to probably plan on that for yourself. So it might be a little bit of moodiness coming through for you. And again, you're still going to have that Cancer moon energy. So that energy of still wanting to kind of be home and be in that comfy jammies on the couch with the blanket and a cup of tea is still going to come over for you. But you might have an added little thing of maybe being a little bit moody on Sundays. So just be aware of that. And, it's also good to be aware of that because, most of us live with people. And the energies don't affect just us, they affect everybody. So for example, if my husband, if I see on Sunday, he's being a little snippy, he's being a little moody, I'm not going to necessarily stay away from him, but I'm going to be aware that that energy is affecting him. And maybe if he snaps at me or gets a little moody with me or something, I'm not going to take it too personally. I'm just going to let it go and not worry about it too much and not make a big deal out of it because it's the energies and they affect everybody. And if you don't do astrology and you don't watch this video or get some astrology reading on your phone or whatever, you're not going to know that that's the energy that's coming through for you, and you're not going to be prepared for it. So those people out there that aren't prepared for it might, be having a rough day. So those of us who know what's going on might, try to put on our compassion hats and give them a break for the day. So also, just want to put here as well that moodiness and that frustration can easily boil over into anger. So again, if you're not aware of the energies that are going on, and maybe you snipped at your significant other, and then your significant other snips back at you, and then there's the moodiness and the misunderstandings and bad communication, it might not take long to boil over and become an angry situation. So just be aware that could be happening. And so again, if you pick up on that moodiness or that frustration, just be like, listen, I'm going to go upstairs and read a book. I'll catch you tomorrow. So yeah. Sunday's color is kind of oddly is red. So that red anger might be coming there a little bit for you. So can you hear the chipmunk? He's still trying to get out. My husband will put a panel down, and of course he hears the drill and he runs away and he goes to a different panel. And then my husband tries to take off another panel and he hears the drill and he runs away. It's a never-ending battle here. So anyway, for Sunday, I picked some Lemurian quartz that says practice patience. So practice patience with yourself, practice patience with others, and hopefully get through the day and not have too many misunderstandings. So that's going to wrap it up for the week. If you have any questions, any comments, please let me know. If you have anything to add to that, that would be awesome. I would love to hear it. If anything in this video was helpful, again, please let me know. That's always great to hear that you guys are actually getting some sort of benefits out of these videos. Again, if you get something out of the video, please tag a friend or share to a friend or share on your post, or I know I'm supposed to say all the subscribe, like, comment, do all the things you're supposed to do. I'm not here to get famous. I'm just here to try to help everybody have a better week. So, all right. So I guess that's it. That's going to wrap it up for me today. I plan to be coming live around 2 o'clock on Sundays for the next foreseeable future. That might change in January when my school schedule changes again, but I'm hoping I'm going to try to keep it as consistent as I can. I don't like making changes any more than I have to. We are creatures of habit. So all right, so I will see you guys all back here next week, Sunday at 2. I haven't even had time to look at full moon or new moon or anything like that, but I don't believe we have anything coming up this week. The full moon was actually last night, so obviously I didn't do a video for that. So I'm going to try to be getting back on schedule with those as well. It doesn't look like we have anything for major events until Tuesday the 25th. And so I may come live. I get out of work at 3 that day. So I may come live around like 4-ish on Tuesday to talk about the new moon. So, all right. So I will see you guys next Sunday before that anyway. So, all right. So lots of love. Thanks for watching. And as always, remember to be kind. Your kindness is not only going to improve your day, it's going to improve somebody else's day, and it could potentially change someone's life for the better. And it doesn't cost us anything. So thanks for watching, guys. Love you. Bye.